subscribe, click the bell, and turn on all notifications. The one-stop destination for all WWE and AEW. Seanzviewent Entertainment.
It is your Monday morning, July the 29th, 2024, and we're going to kick this off with a bang. But it's not the kind of bang you like to talk about because, you know, some people might think that this is easy to just come on here and do these videos day in and day out multiple times a day. But when it comes to stories and it comes to news like this is the kind of videos I don't necessarily like to do. But it's in the news, it's breaking news, and it's coming straight at you right now. We're going to bring it up to you. A massive car accident, a massive car wreck that just about almost claimed the life of this star. And yes, it is indeed a WWE star. It is indeed a star that you've heard of, a star that you've seen wrestle, a star within the company. He had a big to-do with professional wrestling. Now, luckily, yes, it would appear as if he has made it out of this. Now this superstar, this wrestler, is trying to raise awareness. And remember to subscribe and click the bell and become a channel member today to get all my hourly updates. Yes, becoming a channel member helps so much. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not wasting your time. But we got multiple. We got a lot of stories to get to. We got multiple stories to get to. Before we get to that wrestler and the death of the car wreck, well, the almost death. It's not all doom and gloom this morning, viewers. The promotional blitz begins for WWE Smackdown September 13th USA Network move. Yes, because remember, Smackdown is moving to USA in the month of September, which just happens to be the birthday month of the brash and the brazen Seanzviewent Entertainment. So yes, you can start thinking about the super chat donations. You can start thinking about the presents you want to gift me here on YouTube.com. You can give it to me early. It would be very good if you could gift me a YouTube partnership, a membership, or donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section to celebrate what is going to be the 36th birthday of the Brash and the Brazen. Paul Heyman, we got breaking news on Paul Heyman, and yes, we're going to get into that massive car wreck and who was involved in it. And yes, it did indeed happen. It's not an angle, it's not a storyline, it's legitimate. Paul Heyman donates treasured items from legendary career to the WWE Hall of Fame exhibit. Yes, Paul Heyman has done just that. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on Paul Heyman. And now we are going to get into the top story. I said it was going to be memorable and unforgettable, maybe not for the right reasons. Ladies and gentlemen, Joseph Connors involved in a shocking car wreck, a shocking car accident. Ex-WWE star Joseph Connors, who you might recall, who you might remember, was in the NXT UK brand. Oh, Sean, he wasn't a star. He was an indie. No, he was in the NXT brand. Recently survived a car accident that could have had tragic consequences. Connors clarified that he wasn't seeking sympathy but wanted to address concerns arose after a member of the public who witnessed the incident and recognized him as a wrestler shared the details on social media. And according to Connors, he and three friends were returning from an event when another driver suspected of being under the influence collided with their vehicle and then fled the scene. They are currently following the advice of paramedics and are at the hospital for assessment and treatment of any injuries. MVP breaks silence after unexpected appearance at Bloodsport. Yes, MVP, former SmackDown star, former WWE star. MVP appeared at the Bloodsport event. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Breaking news on the future and the career of one Bobby Lashley. Bobby Lashley has options outside of pro wrestling as his WWE contract expires. Because Lashley, even though he's getting older, he's getting up there, he's almost 50 years old, he's still in great shape, he's still defined, he's still looking good, he's still healthy, not looking to retire and step away just yet. He could go to UFC or MMA once again. And you know what? Bobby Lashley might be looking to have his sights set on becoming the brand new UFC heavyweight champion. Stephanie McClare's WWE television debut status is finally being unveiled on the line. Yes, indeed, it is. We got breaking news on good old JR and Vince McMahon, good old Jim Ross. Listen to this one. And remember, guys, it's so important, so pivotal to comment and share this video all over social media. Indeed, it is. Jim Ross regrets fighting with Vince McMahon over wearing a cowboy hat. This is what that's what it came down to when Vince was there, guys. That is what it came down to. Former AEW star Sonny Kiss performs live at the Limp Bizkit concert. Yes, indeed, he did do that. Limp Bizkit touring all over the world right now, and Sony Kiss, ladies and gentlemen, former AEW star, is he going to be on his way to music? Is he going to be on the way to music? Also, Bayley pens an emotional tribute to Miko Satomura after a WWE Japan live event. Because as we all know, the WWE just toured Japan. Roman Reigns admits that he wanted to snatch Paul Heyman from Brock Lesnar for many years, and he was successful in doing just that. Because we unveil all new details on the show. Not only do we give you news and rumors and headlines and speculation and gossip, but we unravel new details that you may not suspect, that you may not have heard of, that you may not have known. We do that here for all of you. John Cena. Breaking news on the incomparable John Cena, the man that is about to retire next year. John Cena is set for an appearance in season 36 premiere of The Simpsons. Huge fan of The Simpsons. I don't know if you guys are not. Huge fan, and definitely will be watching that premiere, that episode. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, WWE Raw, July 29th, 2024. Confirmed matches, start time, and how to watch. Remember, Raw won't be on USA tonight, but it will be on Sci-Fi. And, of course, if you can't get Sci-Fi, or if you don't get Sci-Fi, you can always watch it online. Or you can watch the Raw highlights the very next day. Because, remember, this is a very pivotal and an important Monday Night Raw, as it will be the final Raw before SummerSlam. And as a matter of fact, I think next week's Raw will also be on Sci-Fi. Beth Phoenix drops a cryptic post about believing in herself amid AEW debut rumors. Do you want to see Beth Phoenix in AEW? Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions. Also, released AEW star seemingly teases joining the WWE. Who do you want to see from AEW come to the World Wrestling Entertainment? Your thoughts, your comments, and your feedback, because this show relies and is all about you. Also, Shayna Baszler secures a victory at the Bloodsport event against, yes, indeed, Brutus Creed secures a victory over Tom Lawler at the Bloodsport event. Yes, as you can see, the WWE had a huge to-do at that event. Charlie Dempsey taps out to Royce Isaacs at the Bloodsport event. Julius Creed delivers knockout to Matt Makowski at the Bloodsport event. Bryan Danielson's facing some very severe health concerns ahead of his AEW All-In main event match. The extent of Dalton Castle's torn tricep biceps injury is finally being revealed and unveiled on the line. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we are receiving word, and we are going to work on this pivotal story, because we do multiple videos a day. As you know, we do a lot of videos a day. But it's also great to know, you're going to be aware of this one. Refresh, click the bell, turn on all notifications on your cell phone, your laptop, your desktop, and make sure to turn on all notifications for YouTube in your cell phone settings. Yes, go to YouTube right now and turn on all notifications for YouTube for this channel in particular. All you got to do is click the bell. But ladies and gentlemen, your thoughts, your comments. Obviously, this is something else. This is drastic. This star that was in I'm still going to call it a tragic car accident, because it could have ended real bad, is in the hospital, is in the ER just hours before Monday Night Raw. Guys, your thoughts, your comments, an unbelievable sequence of events. But if it weren't for you, there would be no Seanzview. Remember, we do this multiple times a day, every single day, in every single way. Subscribe.